So I got some exciting news. I have a market booked for this Saturday in Caldicott. I will post a photo to show you all where it is if you wanted to come. I'd love to see you, for you to come along and have a chit chat. So I have been super stressed. I have so much to do that I haven't done. I've been making other crochet items that I shouldn't have been. I should have been focusing on the market and I haven't. So I have a little list of stuff I need to make, and then I have a few things I'll make if I have time, but I doubt I will now because time is running really short. I want to make a few more beanies, but I'm just not getting on with my centro at the moment. It is going to take me way too long if I hand make them. I'll probably get like one hat done by Saturday if I was to hand do them, but I could get maybe a couple done on the centro if the centro is cooperating with me. I'm still learning how to use it. Every time I think I get it, something goes wrong, so I'm still practicing on that. I've done a few, so I put them in this little basket for now, but this is going to be an ear warmer. This one went really well. I just need to sew it all up together, so I've left that aside for now. Then this is my favourite hat. I think this is the one that turned out the best. I'm going to try and find a matching pom-pom to put on these because I can only find my green ones at the moment, which is really strange, but I definitely have other pom-poms, so I'm going to try and look for them and get a pom-pom on this one. But these are the ones that fold, and I also need to put my tag on it. Then this is the one that I messed up, so again, double knit, but it's quite short, so you can either wear it just as a beanie like this, or if you wanted to fold it, this would probably be a kid's beanie. And then there's this one, again I've left the ends because I want to put a pom-pom on them, but I also need to put a tag on these too. So I only have 3 beanies done so far. I also made this bag, so I need to put my tag on this bag, I need to take photos of this bag, and then this will be in the market as well. Then I made this little like phone case thing, but the skein of this like t-shirt yarn was really small, so I made this. I don't know if I'm just gonna frog this or if I am gonna sell it, but I would show you that it fits my phone in, but I'm recording on my phone. So there's like decent space inside as well, and I think the colours are really cute, but I just don't know if it's that nice. I might put it up like for a sale and just do a cheap price for it. This is the bandana I made for my Recreate series with my yarn from Recreate, so I'm probably going to add this one in there, although I do love this bandana. Might keep this one for myself. I also need to price everything up properly because I have like an estimate price of what I want to make things, but I haven't recorded how much time it's taken me to make each thing, which I definitely should have done. So going forward now, because I set up a website, which I haven't officially announced yet, but my website is fully up, it's live, so I'll put a little link if you want to go search it and have a look at my website. I'm still learning, so it's not perfect, but it's definitely a learning process and I'm trying my best with it. I'm learning how to use the app and we're getting the ball rolling. Finally making myself sell things and put myself out there. So I also need to make some business cards. I just made my own business cards on Canva. I'm going to get professional ones printed, but at the point of me doing that, I hadn't set up my website yet. So I basically just made my own business cards because I knew I was going to change them later on. But now that I have my website, I'm going to change my business card and then send it off for somebody else to print them for me so they look nice and professional. My wrists are flaring up at the moment. I get really bad wrists and finger pain, so if you see me wearing ugly little compression bands around my wrists, that is why. But it's good to like take breaks, so there's other things I can do in between crocheting, like adding my tags, pricing things up, and doing like the business stuff and checking on my social media, all that kind of stuff. So very busy, so it's not just crochet I need to worry about. They're all like playing around in the background. So the main things I need to do is make a few key rings because they're quicker and I want cheap options at my store. I have a few from my last market. So I used to sell plushies and amigurumi about 3 years ago, I think it was. I used to attend markets regularly and that was going well, but I changed what I wanted to do. I don't really use baby yarn. I still have loads left over, but I've stopped making that sort of stuff. But I still have quite a bit left over. So this market I go to, I'm going to be selling what's left. I'll put everything at like a discounted price to just get rid of some stock. So if you are interested in going, there will be some very, very good deals if you're into amigurumi. So I highly recommend you come if you are interested. But I'm going to be selling those sort of things, and I have key rings left over from the last time, but they're made with like plush yarn. I want things that will work up quickly so I can always stock my website and I can always have a lot of them to go to market, because it's really good to have cheap items, because sometimes people will show up and they'll want to buy something but it's just out of their price point, which is fair enough. So it's nice to have options for people that don't have a lot of money on them or just don't want to spend a lot of money. But if you crochet, you know how expensive yarn is, and especially for me, I would rather buy more expensive yarn and work with expensive yarn because I don't hate making it. So for example, I just bought a load of Aldi yarn, which is cheap, and I can't sit down and crochet with that all day because it hurts my fingers, and then there's only limited things I'll make with it because I won't make it for like tops and things, because personally for me it's not soft enough. I know a lot of people do, which is fine, but for me, I'm just picky with what I wear. I would rather have soft yarns for wearables, whereas for key rings, there's more variety of what I could use. So because I used to make plushies, I still have loads of safety eyes left, all that sort of stuff. I've got loads and loads and loads of stuff in, so it'll be good to use some of that stuff up. But key rings are not going to take up a lot of stuff in, so I have everything I need. I just need to pick what I want to use and find some patterns to follow. I'm going to try and make some bookmarkers and like room decor things, but I don't think I'll have time for the room decor stuff, so that'll probably have to wait for my next market or my website drop. So yeah, I've got a lot of stuff I want to make, but it's prioritising what I have time for now and what needs to be at my market. I don't have a table for my market anymore, so I can't practice my market setup before I go, so that's worrying me a little bit, but it is what it is. I'm sure it'll be fine. It's trial and error, so I don't know what to expect selling bags and clothes. I don't know if it'll go well, but we'll just have to wait and see. I'm hoping for the best, but I've been to markets before when I've not sold anything, so it is what it is. I've never used these vendors before, so I don't know if it's going to be a busy market or a quiet market, because that is a massive factor on if you make any money, if you sell, if you have any interactions with people. But hopefully it's a nice busy market and I at least get to talk about my crochet, because some people just like to stop and have a little chat with you, and it's really nice just to be appreciated and for some people to see the value in what you make. Definitely come down to the market if you can, because there will be some brilliant deals. I have a friend that's also going to this market as well. She also sells crochet, so it's going to be really nice to meet up with her. I also want to make a few scarves, and they're going to take me quite a bit of time, so they'll be the last things I do, but I think that'll be really good to have. It's nice to have like bigger items that catch people's attention and brings people to your table, so I want to bring bigger things as well, but I don't think I'll have time, so that's at the end of my list, but it would be nice to bring at least one. I'm gonna start crocheting. I will post a video of how the market goes, and I'll probably post a video of everything that sold, everything that didn't sell. This is what was around my house. So the first thing is this bag. So I will need to steam this, but it looks like I've woven in the end, so that's a plus. And there's this strap, so I'm guessing this was to go with this. So I'll connect the strap today, put a tag on it, and then we've got one bag. I'll make another one of those bags, and looks like I've done the strap for it too. So that's great. So I've got these two bags and the blue bag I showed you previously, and I've got 3 market bags too. My cat is trying to catch all the yarn. Anyone else's cat? And then got some bandanas. This is probably my favourite one. If you can see, there's like speckles of other colours in there. I think it's really pretty. So I got 1, 2, 3 of these bandanas. I'm not going to put my tags on bandanas because I don't think they'll look very nice, so they're totally done. And then I've made 3 of these, so this one's totally done. I need to weave the end in this one, and this one's totally done, so they'll be at the market too. Then I've got these bandanas. I may have just only made 2 for this one, and I'm planning on making some more bandanas too. Then there's this little phone case bag, which the crocheting is done, but I'm gonna put like a little magnet clip by here, and I'm gonna add my tag to this as well. Got some ends to weave in as well. Then I've got this bag. I was following a tutorial for this. It took absolutely ages, so I'm gonna add like little clasps that push these in, so the bag will kind of look a little bit like that, if that makes sense. So the side bits will go in with the clasps, so it looks a little bit like that. I made this strap to go with it, so I just need to finish this bag off, and then there's this bag done. Then I've got this bag. This is one of my favourite bags. Again, I'm going to put a little magnet clasp so it stays closed. Then I've done this little like gap for the straps because I thought it looked really cute. And this is really spacious. You could put a purse, a phone, if you smoke, your cigarettes or a vape or your lip balm, anything like that. It's just a nice little side bag. I need to finish this one and put my tag on it, and this one will definitely be coming to the market. Then I made a little drink holder. Need to weave in the ends for this one. Then I made this scarf, so it's similar to the one I posted recently, but I'm not sure if I want to add tassels because this is quite a long scarf, so I'll figure out if I want to add tassels. But yeah, this is a really nice scarf though, really love it. It's really big, you can fold it as well. You can fold it, so really nice and warm. I might add tassels because I really loved the tassels on the last scarf I done. So yeah, I'll do that, and then I'll bring this scarf with me. And then this was the first ear warmer I made on my Centro machine, and I really love this. So this one will definitely be coming. I'm going to add a tag to this one, but yeah, really cute. Really love them. Then I made a cat beanie, so I still need to weave in the ends. I'm hoping they're going to sell well, but I'm going to put a tag on here too and put it on the flipped border. And then there's another cat beanie with a different type of yarn. So I'm just playing around with like which ones I like more. This is very cozy. This is going to be a warm hat. So yeah, need to weave in ends. You can see there's a pattern of me not weaving in ends, and I never learn. Never learn. I already have some bobbles from my last market, but I just made a few more. Obviously it's Christmas. I haven't added borders on everything yet. I think I might just leave some plain, but I think this one's really cute. And then we've got just 2 plain ones, so they're the Christmas ones. Then I've just got other colours. I basically just used colours I didn't think I had yet. So I got 3 of these. I done a pink one, so I'm gonna try and do some more reds, maybe some greens, but I think I have some from my last market because the last market I done was a Christmas market however many years ago, so I'm sure I have more Christmassy things. So yeah, I need to weave in all these ends. So I have another cat beanie. I think this one's really cute. I wasn't sure if the colours would be nice, but I really love them now. So yeah, another one done. I'm gonna add my tag to it, and then because I had the same volley on me last night, I was wondering what I could make. So I'm gonna turn this into a little sleeve bag. So it'll look a little something like this. I'm gonna make it bigger, but I did stop because I hit a factory knot and I didn't have scissors on me, and I'm cutting that out because I can't be having that. So I'm gonna be making another little bag. So I've got like a decent amount of things, provided I actually finish them. So I think I'm actually going to spend some time weaving in ends, because there's no point making more things until I've sorted that out. And when I'm at it, I'm going to add my tags to things, and then I'm going to have an actual done pile that I don't need to stress about. got these little market bags, and these are my tags. So when I was talking about putting my tags on the beanies, these are the tags. I've got them in all sorts of different colours. They've got my brand on them, which is Hooked on Comfort. So yeah, so I got this one, so this one's got like turquoise tag, and this one which has like a cream tag, so they'll be going in as well. So I forgot to film an outro, but everything listed here is what I have made. I still have to weave in a few more ends and put tags on a few more things, but I did quite a lot yesterday. So this is going to be the list of everything I'm going to bring with me, and whatever I had left from my last market. I still need to go through my boxes and see what I have left, but I'm sure I have some keyrings and baubles left and plushies. But everything that I sell from my old markets is going to be discounted because I want to get rid of it. So if you were interested in coming to the market and you like crochet and plushies, there is going to be heavy discounts on a lot of my stuff, just because I want to get rid of it and start fresh with my clothes and my bags and that sort of stuff. So I hope to see you there. Hopefully post another video of everything that I'm going to be bringing and everything finished. If I forget to film that, then I'll take a video when I'm at the market anyway and take a photo of my table. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.